Welcome to another episode of Ben Mechanic Shop. So today I thought I would show you how to winterize on the pump. That's the pump we use to pump the water out of the lake here. So this pump is a WB20XT. It's on the pump. I forget what the gallon per minute is. I'll find it and I'll post it at the top of the screen here. So the first thing we're gonna do is open this plug at the bottom of the pump here, and that's to make sure that there's no water left in here. You can tilt it aside. This, okay, so there's no water left in here. So I'll put the plug back in, and what I like to do is actually put some RVN Freeze in there, just to make sure that there's nothing that can, no water that can crystallize and damage any of the fins of the pump or anything like this. So just put a little bit of Winterizing Freeze. It's safe for the environment. No problem with that at all. You don't need to put much, just a little bit, because the pump is empty anyway. Okay, now that we have the RVN Freeze in here, I'll put their cap back on. Go. So now we're at the pump protected. So now we need to protect our engine. So first thing we're gonna do is take the cap out here, and then we're gonna put some fuel stabilizer in here. That's pretty small, so it won't take much. So this is good for, what does it say here? Yeah. So 30 milliliter does 9 liters of fuel. This is probably like 3 or 4 liters, so we'll put 15 mils in here, and then yeah, that might be a bit much, but still gonna protect everything. Okay, so I got 15 mils in here. Pour this in. Perfect. Now the next thing we want to do is actually put some fuel in there, top up the top all the way, the tank all the way to the top, because it prevents moisture to build up in the tank if the tank is full. So those little engine, I always run premium fuel with no ethanol, like that, to prevent the curb and everything from getting gummed up. Now I'll put fuel in here. So now that our fuel is all the way to the top, what we're going to do is start it for 1 second. And just to put that the fuel stabilizer and all the lines and stuff. Now that we run it for a second, next step is gonna do the oil change and draining the fuel out of the bowl here. Okay, so we'll drain the bowl. Make sure your fuel is shut off. So fuel is shut off, so we're good. Just gonna open the nut on the side there to drain the bowl. So just a 10 mil socket here. crack this open. Just let it leak out. Okay. And that prevents everything from being able to gum up into your carb or not having fuel in there. Close this back up, make sure this is tight. Okay, so now we're good. So we're gonna go and go ahead and do the oil change now. Alright, so I got my oil pan here. We need the tailgate of the truck. We're gonna take this plug out, which is a drain. Okay, now I started to drain everything. Take a little minute. You can take this out here, maybe I'll speed it up a bit. So taking the dipstick out, speed it up, just attach there. So I'll let that drain and then we'll fill it back up. So those small engine here, they take 10W30 oil. This is what they're rated for. You can buy on the oil or you can buy like any 10W30s, it's gonna be fine. Alright, so I'm done draining the oil now, so I'm gonna put the plug back in and then yeah, we'll go ahead and top it up. There's our plug. Make sure that you have this little washer here. It's what actually seal. Sometimes we call those crush washer. So it's sealed the plug there so that there's no leak. Small engine. If you have a 10 mil, you can do most of the stuff on them. I really like to use 10 mils for everything. Don't put that too tight, but just, you know, enough. When it stops turning, give it a little bit extra. Okay, now we have to refill our oil in here. So for this, I got that funnel here. It comes with a lid and a cap for the end. I got this because then I can leave it here. I don't have to worry about getting it all dusty or nasty full of stuff, and I won't have to, like, you know, clean it very good every time I use it because it won't have no dirt on it. Alright, so I'm just holding it like this. I'm gonna put the oil. I don't have nobody to hold my phone right now or a tripod, so yeah, so I'm going to have to put you guys down for a second until I top up the oil on this. So for the amount of oil here, you pretty much just put at the bottom of the thread there, and then your level should be fine. Now, of course, double check it with the dipstick. Okay, so my oil is pretty much at the bottom of the thread. We're gonna go and check out this there to make sure that it's level's fine with the dipstick. Beautiful day today in October, and we're good. Perfect. So now the last thing there is to do, just to make sure that everything goes smooth when we're starting it again in the spring. Let's just check the air cleaner. Oh yeah, there's not even any dirt on this, so yeah, very good. Don't need to go further than that. Perfect. So the reason we put this pump here, it's because we have that big trailer and we're about, it's the water over there, we're about like 500 or 600 feet from the water, so I need to pump water all the way here. We have a tote on top of the hill and we put all the water, we fill up the tote, and then we can put some bleach in there to make sure that we kill anything in the water and stuff. Not too much, just a little bit of bleach, and then you know, you let it evaporate for a couple of days, and then after that it's fine there to use in our trailer, and it won't affect the septic system or nothing like that. So anyway, and then we run back like a 1.5 inch hose all the way from over there to the trailer, and then well, just gravity feed the trailer.